Welcome back to my channel. I'm Nerdy Figure Collector, and today I will be reviewing the Neca TMNT Monster Universal Monster 2-pack. And it looks pretty cool, honestly. Here's the front, side, back, top, bottom, and in this 2-pack, dimension, obviously it's black and white from what you guys saw in the box. But anyways, it's Hunchback and then Wolfman. Now that's pretty sick. Obviously that's Raphael and Leonardo from the other NECA products. It's probably the same. I don't own the colored versions. I only own the black and white. I am seeing a bunch of mummy ones at my local Target, but since there's so much, I'm not really interested in them until I see like one or two. Then I'm gonna snatch it. But there's like 6 of them. I think 5, 6, yeah, something around there. So I think. Anyways, here's what it is. And that looks pretty good. Hunchback, Wolfman, and a bunch of accessories, and then here are them posing. Looks pretty cool. Now let's look in the box in more detail. Here we have the box in more detail. Ooh, I know. Pretty cool, right? Up there, Nickelodeon. Right there, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, X Monsters, Universal Monsters. And then you have this. Right there it says, witness the horrifying backstory. This says, see what's lurking in the shadows. Leonardo as the Hunchback. And here, the full moon fights. Witness the terrifying transformation. Raphael as the Wolfman. And that looks pretty cool. Then it says, Creature Double Feature Ultimate Edition figures. Ooh, I know. Pretty cool, right? And then here's the actual thing. So, right there, it looks like you have a jar of brains. You got a skull, bear trap, interchangeable head for the Wolfman Raphael, and then here's the Wolfman of Hunchback. Size right there. I'm sure Leonardo's weapons are somewhere back there, or the Hunchback. But anyways, yeah, pretty cool. Side, you see Raphael, the actual figure, posing, and it says Raphael as a Wolfman. NECA right there. Pretty cool. And then it says, horrors from the sewer. Katana wielding creature feature. See the shell raising brothers as he as a mind for monsters. Feast your eyes on the beast with sigh. Hear howl of the feet of the turtle in the brow, and something like that. And then you have the actual figure posing of Hunchback Leonardo as the Hunchback. NECA right there. And then we're at the front again. Pretty cool. Oh, and here are the actual figures posing. You have him holding the katanas, him screaming on the moon, him ready to probably fight with his size right there, and him holding a brain. So pretty cool. And then here we have the front. Ages 14 and up. Warning, choking hazard. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Universal Monsters. Leonardo as the Hunchback. Raphael as the Wolfman. Figures posing together. Nickelodeon right there. So yeah, pretty cool. So now let's open it up and talk more about those 2 figures. Here you have are the monsters outside the box. It looks pretty good. All these figures look pretty good. But before we talk about these 2 figures, let's talk about the cardboard box that came in, or I guess not the cardboard box, but the background it came in. And it looks pretty good. Let's move. Oh, okay, he's gonna lay down. Okay. So on the sides it's plain black, but in the middle, oh, you got a little dent there, but in the middle, you kind of have like a scene, or not really a scene, but you got a few stones there, stone wall, and then over here you have the stone wall a little broken, you see a pole. So anyways, yeah, pretty cool, but yeah, thicker cardboard than what we normally get with Neca figures. So that's pretty nice. That's more sturdy and stuff. So yeah, pretty cool. But now, let's talk about the figures. Hopefully, oh, there you go. Okay, let's start with Leonardo. Leonardo looks pretty good. His head moves up that much, down that much, so you got pretty good I can't speak, articulation. Head swivels that way, and head swivels that way, so you got some head movement there, so which is pretty great. Shoulders go up that much. I believe it's double jointed. So yeah, double jointed elbows and up and down wrist, so that's pretty good. Same thing here, shoulder goes up that much, double jointed elbow and up and down wrist. No torso or anything, it's a solid, solid figure inside. It looks like you have thigh swivel, maybe. Anyways, you got double jointed knees and up and down ankle movement, so that's pretty good. Same thing here, thigh swivel. Looks like double jointed knee and up and down ankle movement. Looks pretty good. Excuse me. But anyway, so I feel like they did a lot with this figure, honestly, with all the detail. Like, you have a few bumps there, stitches all over, baggy clothes with rope on it. Like, not actual rope, but it's supposed to look like rope. Rope there, looks pretty good. You can move the bandana, so that's pretty good. And you can see his eyebrows, you can see his face, a lot of stitches, beard, so yeah. His shell appears to be locked, but if you can just open it, so this lock really doesn't mean nothing minus accessoriness. Then you got 4 holes, 2 on top, 2 on bottom. They are there for you can put the sword there, his katanas in, so that's pretty good. You got pegs in here to put some accessories that you'll talk about later. So inside does look pretty good. It looks like wood. So yeah, they did good with all the detail and all the bumps and textures. You got a fixed spider in there because it's a dead an unalive corpse come alive, so basically a zombie. You got screws and metal in, which is pretty great. Stitches on hands. Hands look great. Fingernails, yeah, a lot of cool stitches. You got a ankle thing that he broke off with, I believe this is real metal, so that's pretty cool. Got stitches on the clothes. The shells in somewhat of a nice form. Looks cool. And then you could see some texture on scaleness, like what a turtle would have, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, they really captured this figure really well, honestly, and it's really good. You got a belt here, like all over kind of, so yeah, pretty neat with all the textures, and the shell's kind of cracked, so that's cool because it, like I said, on live corpse, he has teared pants, so yeah, and stitches all over his clothes and himself, and yeah, cool figure. Next, we have Werewolf Raphael, so that looks pretty good. His head moves up that much, down that much, swivel there, so you got good head movement. Shoulder goes up that much, double jointed elbows, and up and down wrist, so that's pretty good. On the other, same thing on the other side. Shoulder goes up that much, double jointed elbows, and up and down wrist, so that's neat. You kind of have a waist movement, so that's pretty good. Then you have, I believe, thigh swivel, double jointed knee, and an up and down ankle movement. And you also have toe movement, which is pretty good too. That can move up and down, so you could pose them, so that's cool. Then you have the same thing over here, thigh movement, double jointed elbow, or not elbow, knee, up and down ankle movement, and toe movement. Oh, and So you have 3 movements for the feet. You got this one where you could like bend the leg, kind of. Then you have the actual ankle. Then you have the toe. Same thing here. Ankle, well, actually foot, actual leg, ankle, foot. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So Neca should have more movement. Now let's talk about the detail on this figure. The detail looks pretty great. It looks like a human turned into or a normal turtle turned into a werewolf because you got tattered clothes all over. Be careful when you're with these figures because they have sharp stuff that actually hurts. So be mindful of that. Let's start with the head. The head has a moving bandana, so that's cool. Then there's some cool texture and it looks like fur, and yeah, pretty cool on what a black and white thing would be. Then you have tattered clothes on the shell, with it looks like a furry shell too, so that's pretty good. You got cool tattered nice clothes basically, like it's buttoned up, so then it's all tethered, and yeah, all of it's just torn. His whole leg basically, pants are torn. You got a belt, then stuff for his size, so that's pretty cool. It's like a soft rubbery thing, but yeah, anyways, pretty cool figure. Hands are pretty cool. Same thing over here. His teeth look good, and then it looks like he's kind of crazy with that one eye squinting, and so you could be like, rawr, rawr, or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, they did good on the fur design too, and then they have that classical turtle beak, so yeah, pretty cool. And then you have a lot of foot movement. You got the knee and elbow pads that look great, and it looks great in black and white. Now if it would stand, that would be even better. There we go. Now let's talk about the accessories that these figures come in. So anyways, let's start with Leonardo. Actually, Raphael's, because he has less. Werewolf Raphael has an alternate head with both his eyes normal and like the squinting one. But then you got the teeth, you got the moving handband again, and then you got the furry head with the turtle beak. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty gnarly. Anyway, so yeah, they did good on the texture of the head, and yeah, pretty cool. Then you have his weapon holder hands, basically, so you could have him hold hands, so that looks good. You got fur on the palm, and then nothing, then like plain turtle skin on the bottom, so that's pretty cool. They stayed in theme with the actual werewolf hands. Oh, dropped one. Anyways, yeah, pretty cool. The movement goes the ankle, wrist moves up and down. Same with this one, up and down, so that's pretty cool. And watch out for these claws, because they do hurt when you poke them, so yeah. But anyways, yeah, pretty cool on the detail and stuff, and you can actually see all the indents and stuff, so yeah. Pretty cool on Neca's part. Next, you got Raphael fist hand, so he could get in a fight with Leo and punch him with his claws. Same thing here. Watch out for the nail claws things, because they do hurt. And they did good on the fur design too, so it's actually pretty good. Same thing, fur design on the top and turtle skin on the bottom. So yeah, pretty cool. Then yeah, you got the details on like how an actual fist would work with all that lines and creases, so they captured that really well. And then how fur meets turtle skin was captured really well too, so yeah, pretty good. And then for his weapons, he has a sai and 2 sais. There we go, found it. Anyways, though, he has 2 sais, and they are really great, but they're kind of different. One has a wolf on it, and the other one is just a bone, so that's pretty good. They did the bone really cool, and the wolf. The wolf has a star on it, then it has bandages, wraps on it with, looks like bone ends with, like, is it silver? I don't know, because aren't werewolves scared of silver? But anyway, so pretty cool. Watch out for this, because it is bendy, so it will break. Because I'll tell you, my last Ronin Raphael sai, it did break. So yeah, I am careful when I have Raphael's size in my hand. But anyways, the end of it though, with the wolf and bone are captured really well and really great with the bandages into it. So yeah. Now I believe that is all of Raphael's actually maybe this bone would work for Raphael or Leonardo because he's kind of like what Eeyore, Einstein's assistant, not Einstein, Frankenstein's assistant. But anyways, or him or Raphael for a bone to chew. It looks like you could detach it, but you can't. I already tried. So yeah. Anyway, so they did do this bone really good with this white-ish, grayish polish on it, which looks really great. So yeah, it looks like great bone. You could have Raphael chew it, or Leonardo collect it for his boss, Frankenstein. And then for Leonardo's accessories, you have a brain accessory, this could be Frankenstein's brain, so you could plug that in there. But anyways, this brain's really good with a lot of indents, and it does look like an actual brain. You got a peg to put in a container, which it comes with. But anyway, so they did capture this brain really well, though. Yeah, it looks so good. Anyway, so yeah, pretty cool. With all the squiggly lines on it and the brain texture, so yeah. Then here's the container it comes with. You got like a tube connecting the lid to it. You got a bunch of dials and temperature and stuff. So yeah, and then you have a hole in it so you could put it in his shell. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, so yeah, attention to detail is pretty good. You got a lot of detail and screws and stuff in there, and it's clear plastic in there. So yeah, pretty cool. You got a peg there to put the brain, so yeah, pretty neat. Then he comes with his 2 katanas, so yeah, pretty cool. These katanas are kind of sturdy, kind of flimsy, so be careful. Then you got like hand guards things, so that's pretty good. Then you got wraps. Then you got these spiky ball things where he could jab someone with it and twist it, because that hurts, because these do hurt. Be careful with these and this. You know what? You can also be careful with the blades, just in case. They don't hurt when you poke them, but just in case. But anyway, so yeah, pretty cool. These are captured really well, and yeah, they actually look like katanas with Frankenstein themed thing or monster themed thing. So yeah, pretty cool with it. And you could also put it in the shell like I showed you with those 4 holes. So yeah, pretty good. Then he has fire with a sword. So the fire is obviously in this brownish gray thing. There's the holes where you put the katanas, and then one fire. They're kind of equalish fires. This one's shorter, this one's a little bit taller. But anyway, so pretty cool. Pretty nice that they brought this into the figure, so it's cool that they did that though. So when you're paying a lot of money, like $55, I believe, maybe 60, I believe 55, like a normal 2-pack, but with all this accessories, I don't know. But anyway, so I keep dropping them. But anyways, yeah, pretty cool. Watch out for them because they are pretty sharp. So yeah, be careful. Oh, I never noticed that, but he does have a bug on him, so of course he would have a bug because he is dead. But anyway, so then he comes with a bear trap, so you could have, so yeah, or I guess this could also be Raphael's. Leonardo could use it to chop off someone's leg, damage it, and he could finish cutting it off and then bring it back for Frankenstein, or you could have him do it since he's kind of like a bear-ish, just like a big wolf thing, so you could have him be damaged if you want, or him get revenge on humans. But anyway, so pretty good. You got a short chain, like it kind of broke off, and then you got the pressure sensor thing, I believe, because bear traps go like this, and then you put it in, and then it closes, and then bam. I think that's how it goes. I don't know. But anyway, so this looks really good. Be careful with these spikes because they are sharp. But anyway, so you could, yeah, fully move it. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, nice, real short chain. And then you have a skull. A skull for Leonardo because you got a peg in for this. And there's a peg in Leonardo. So that's pretty cool. The skull's really done nice. You got the black for the eyes, nose for the black nose. So yeah, pretty good. It looks like not really an actual real skull because it's black and white, but it does look pretty good. Then you got the teeth, then you got the jawline. So yeah, pretty good. Then you got some detail inside too. That also looks good. And then yeah, pretty cool. And you got two kinds of shovels. One is kind of like a square short shovel, so you could dig up or just flatten out, maybe. Don't know. But you got a handle, wooden handles, and then wrap on it with a metal end. So not real metal, obviously, but you just, yeah, pretty cool. And then you got like a kind of like a normal shovel, basically, with that rounded end, so you could dig it. And so yeah, pretty good. This is what it looks like. You have wrap on the handle, so that's pretty good. Then you got texture on the actual shovel, so that's also good. And it looks like it's worn down because of him digging so much bodies up. So yeah, pretty cool. And then he comes with 6 hands. Kind of comes with pointer hands, so you could point to a body or point at Raphael. But anyways, looks good. You got some textures on the hand, which looks good, and you got the fingernail texture too. You got stitches. You got everything basically. It looks pretty cool. It moves up and down for the wrist movement. Same thing here. Looks pretty great. You got the texture, fingernails, and stitches. That's pretty cool detail. And then it goes up and down for the wrist movement too. It's pretty cool. Then you got grabbing hands, so you could grab his sword or katanas, and that looks pretty good. Same thing, you got texturized, and then the stitches are the same place, so yeah, pretty cool. Same thumbnails, so yeah, pretty good. And up and down. Wrist movement, same thing here, really. Nice texture with all the bumps and stuff. Thumbnails, and yeah, pretty good. Stitches, so yeah, it moves up and down as well. And then for the last part, you have fist hands, and same thing, nice texture, thumbnails, stitches same spot. Got this little ish lump thing, which is pretty good. Maybe that's a misprint actually, but anyway, so it looks pretty cool though. And yeah, it moves up and down for the wrist movement. Same thing here though. Looks pretty good with the thumbnails, or fingernails, thumbnails, stitches, texture, indents. So yeah, pretty cool, honestly. Neca is really good at the detail. So yeah, what is that? Plastic residue? Let's get that off. But yeah, the hinges move up and down. So yeah, pretty cool though that it does this. So yeah, that's a lot of accessories. Could Raphael use some accessories? More accessories? I actually don't know. I think we're good here with all that because some of the accessories fit together, like the bone or the bear trap. So yeah, but anyways though, could Leonardo have some more accessories? Probably not, because he has way more than Raphael. But anyways, that is the review. Now let's scale these two, pose these two figures. And then we can scale, and then that would be the end of the video. So let's do that. Here I have is Leonardo, Hunchback, and Raphael Werewolf fighting. So I have, basically move it like that. So I have Leo basically holding the katana while Raph kind of lunges at him with his size. So Leonardo is kind of like blocking it. So I feel like that's pretty cool. It is kind of tough putting the weapons in Raphael's hands and also Leonardo's. Raphael's is more difficult because, if you could, like, see there, his claws are kind of like this. So, like, I kind of, like, had to kind of twist it through, kind of, if that makes sense or not. But anyway, so, That's how I did it. I kind of used the toe movement too. So yeah, pretty cool. Now let's do two more poses, and then we will go on to scaling. Here I have is Raphael Wolfman posing by himself. It looks pretty great. He's kind of like scaring the person, like lunging at them. I tried to change the head, but this head, I don't know what's wrong with it, but I probably have to heat it up. But anyway, so it would not fit. I tried doing everything, but everything was so sharp, it was like actually hurting my hand. So, but anyway, so pretty great, pretty cool, kind of easy, difficult. Like it was easy with the upper half, kind of difficult with the feet, kind of, because it's kind of all stuck together. But if you heat it up, I'm sure it would be better. But you know, in this channel, we don't do that. So yeah, but anyway, so pretty cool, pretty fun. I thought it would be like a nice classic-y thing to have him like lunch. So anyway, so now let's do one more pose, and then we can move on to scaling. Here I have is Leonardo Hunchback, basically posing, holding the brain with the container in it and the skull. So he's kind of like showing like the dead body parts. So that's pretty cool. I put his katanas in the back of his show, so pretty cool. Pretty nice. It is a little hard to kind of have the skull balanced because the skull is not sturdy whatsoever. So the slightest touch of this, the whole thing falls. But anyways, so it was pretty easy. I just put the tube thing through his thumb, so that's pretty great. Somewhat easy-ish figure to put on. But anyways, so it seems pretty nice though, pretty cool. Feel like something Monster Leonardo would do. So yeah. Now let's get these two figures in scaling, and then that would be it for the video. And here I have this werewolf Raphael standing next to the same Bebop and Rocksteady figures. But anyway, so it looks like Rocksteady is a little shorter. It looks like he is maybe to the pupil of the eye, and it looks like Bebop is slightly taller, with Raphael being maybe to his ear, Bebop's ear. So like I said before, it could be, could not be scale accurate, don't know, hopefully, but it doesn't really matter, probably not, since you're probably not doing anything with these two. But anyways, now let's do four more figures with it, with these two. So that would be like 8 clips. So, but anyway, so let's do 4 more figures. And here I have is Leonardo and Raphael staying next to Leonardo and Michelangelo from the cartoon, obviously Monsterverse. But anyways, pretty good. It looks like Leonardo is probably to Leonardo's chin hair, Monster Leonardo's chin hair. Michelangelo looks like to be kind of the same way, maybe low to the teeth. And then it looks like Michelangelo is like kind of like to the bottom of that tear on his shirt, and it looks like Leo is kind of the same way, basically, because they're the same size on the show, so that means they're the same size there. But anyway, pretty good. Like I said, maybe scale accurate, maybe not, but anyways, pretty cool, pretty nice. Now let's do one more scaling, and then that would be it. Here I have are obviously the black and white Monsterverse figures staying next to the Last Ronin figure, and then the Mirage Comics Rat King. So pretty cool. It looks like the Last Ronin is maybe to his nose-ish, like the bottom of his bandana. And then for Leonardo, it looks like the Last Ronin is to that shell indent thing. This right there. So pretty cool. Rat King looks like he's taller than he's taller than Leonardo. So Leonardo is like kind of towards his end of the middle of the bandage on his forehead, and it looks like Rat King is maybe to his squinting eye. But anyway, so pretty cool, pretty nice, pretty sweet, and yeah, pretty cool. And that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching it. It really means a lot. And what also means a lot is liking and subscribing, because that really helps the channel out. And what else would kind of help the channel out is to comment down all your thoughts and stuff below. And I like kind of reading your comments and stuff. So yeah, pretty cool. And I like kind of commenting on your comments and liking your comments because they're really good. So anyways, thank you for watching this video, and have a great rest of your day.